So if you've seen our recent Hillhead film, you'll know that I took a different phone to the exhibition. If you haven't seen it, just a quick recap. At Hillhead 2016, I took a brand spanking new iPhone. Within 20 minutes, I dropped it and cracked the screen. Within about 3 hours, it had got soaking wet and destroyed the phone completely. And I wasn't going to be burned twice. So I reached out to a company called TUFF Phones, that's TUFF Phones. And they very kindly sent me a loan phone. This is the T400s. And this is about the toughest phone that you could possibly find anywhere. This phone features military grade reinforcement. It's got Gorilla Glass on the front. It's impact resistant, it's water resistant and it's dust resistant. But is it any good? Well, we took it to Hillhead to find out. Now I've got to be honest, despite the fact that I run my life on Google Calendar and Google is my primary search engine, I don't particularly like the Android operating system. I'm an Apple man. I've got an Apple Watch, Apple phone, an iPad. I'm an Apple man through and through. So one of my reservations about this was the fact that it was an Android phone. Needn't have had any reservations whatsoever. It works perfectly well. The fact that you can just punch in your own Gmail account and it's got all of your details there, that's a big advantage as far as I'm concerned. The other thing that I found quite surprising was whenever anybody talks about a mobile phone or a smartphone these days, nobody ever bothers about the phone element. We just accept the fact that phones work, and not surprisingly this one does. What we're more interested in is other bits of performance. Well, on this, the internet connection and the email connectivity is absolutely lightning fast, so no issues there. The camera on this is 13 megapixels, so it's on a par with an iPhone. We did find the footage that we shot with it on some of the photographs a little bit blue, but that's probably because we're used to a slight brown tinge that you get with an iPhone. But the one thing I will say about this is it is tough. It is as tough as old boots. We took it to Hillhead. I didn't drop it as such, but it took a bit of a battering. You know, we put it through its test. We put it into dusty conditions, we put it in rocky conditions, as you'll see from some of the footage that we shot at Hillhead, and it's up to the job. I think the biggest thing with this is the fact that it gives you peace of mind. Now I tend to look after my iPhone very, very well. I'm constantly cleaning it, trying to keep it tucked away. Not so much with this. You know, I just accepted the fact that this was going to survive. Would I swap my iPhone for this? Probably not. I'm too much of an Apple fanboy for that. But to have this as a luxury, as a loan phone, to be able to go out on site and just not have to worry about it, I think this has got some certain advantages. So if you'd like to check out some more of the devices that TUFF Phones offer, check out tuffphones.co.uk. That's tuffphones.co.uk. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to send this one back, and I do regret it. I'd quite like to have this in reserve. So go check it out, tuffphones.co.uk.